YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Well, here we are, you guys. Now, over the last couple of days, a lot of you guys have been in my comments asking me, yo, Chicks, is Joe Budden gonna speak on academics on his podcast? Will Joe Budden be brave enough to actually touch on it? Pause, by the way. And I'll be honest with you guys, I did not have any faith that Joe Budden was going to speak on the issues that Akademiks has going on. Over the last couple of years, it seems like Joe Budden and Akademiks have a pact where, hey, if I got some shit going on in the media, don't talk about it, don't post it, and I'll be sure to return the same favor back to you. If you got some ish going on in the media, I'm not going to talk about it on my podcast, and we're good. And also, over the weekend, somebody asked Joe while he was on Twitter Spaces, hey, big dog, is there any chance that you would talk about the Akademiks grooming allegations on your podcast? Now, this was on Saturday, January 25th. And the way Joe answered it made it seem like he was not going to speak on it. Here's what Joe said.
It wasn't on my docket, if that's what you're asking me.
Man, I don't know.
That's messy.
He gang, but the shit was kind of messy.
Remember,
When,
blessed
when,
space, Joe. Blessed space.
well, no, let's stay here for a second. Because I like when people do this. The whole, oh, you gonna touch on this on the pod?
I'm a supporter. I was a chat. Actually, I kind of got introduced to your community through his everyday struggle. So
Okay.
I just want to see, like, what's the temperature? Like, I'm saying, it ain't look like it was too bad, but just didn't know your thoughts on it.
We gotta see. We gotta see what's going on. I had to have this talk with my dad yesterday because his wife knows how to use the internet. Joey, did you see what happened with Akademiks?
Man.
Oh man, but I don't typically like speaking on none of that stream chat, back dark Discord shit that y'all got going on over there.
Yeah, it
But
get a little weird. Shit.
yeah, that's not mine. That's not my region. That's for y'all. I heard his apology though.
But, surprise, surprise, after the news came out today that DJ Akademiks was banned on Twitch, the story then became too unavoidable for Joe Budden not to talk about it on his podcast. And while Joe was talking about the Akademiks Twitch ban, he also went on to call out DJ Akademiks for having that very inappropriate conversation with the 15-year-old boy Noor. Here's what Joe said.
They're saying Ak has been permanently banned from Twitch.
I saw that.
I just saw that, yeah. They're also saying that Steak unfollowed him. I haven't fact-checked these things, but just a quick peruse on the phone said that just now.
Damn. Wow. Yikes.
That's ugly.
Yeah.
What does banned from Twitch mean?
Can't stream, can't do
That's
nothing.
it. You're done.
You could ban me from using Twitch?
It's a platform.
Yeah, to take your account.
But the account that
No,
that
but
you,
he had, I think, some type of special deal with them.
the account
And I've had a deal with Twitch, and it's in that contract where there's certain shit if any of this happened.
What I will say about that, actually, he put on a masterclass in how to not handle something. He did eventually come around, and say the right things and apologize, and I was wrong, and we got to be held accountable, and us streamers have a large audience, so we got to love the kids and be kind. He did all of that, but it was after
the fact.
It was after he said some other things, and part of the other things was, what the fuck y'all gonna do? Cancel me? You can't.
can't cancel something that you didn't help build.
Which I guess might be true if you're talking about fans, but it's not true when you're talking about companies. You can ask the Fresh and Fit when they got demonetized off of YouTube, and like it's a thing. So
Ye said that. Adidas, what they gonna do? They can't get rid of me. And they got rid of him. But he ended up, I'm just saying, companies. I wouldn't go around challenging companies. Right. I wouldn't be double daring companies to cancel.
And the companies react off the people.
Yeah,
enough noise make
enough of that noise. Y'all think that these companies are not reading tweets and checking the temperament on some of them contracts they got, you are wrong. Let me be the one to tell you.
There's a bigger message here, and I fuck with Axe, so I'm gonna be mindful.
That's the downside to having that kind of stand culture fan.
Mm-hmm.
The downside is they standing for whatever your action is. So if it's bad and they put enough noise on it, the people that you in bed with that wouldn't have seen it, they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, go ahead. What are you saying, Flip?
No, so the bigger message is that, how, because they use the certain words like grooming and stuff like that. They're just using these words that is foreign to us. And I hate to say where we come from or how we grew up, and not making an excuse, but you are a product of your environment, meaning that when it comes to teenage boys or whatever, we encourage them to, yo, get that girl or do that. We had those conversations. It's been like that since the older niggas around me did it with me. I did it with my son, you know what I mean? Not saying that it's right, it is wrong. Now
if you acknowledge it as wrong, then what are you saying?
I'm acknowledging that it's wrong, but I'm saying that it's not foreign. That behavior. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not new. You know what I mean? Like, if of course,
Great.
So, that's what I'm saying. I think it's wrong.
So we're
100%.
in a place today where that behavior is being checked and people are being educated on things.
And I agree.
But
you have to learn it. There are consequences. Yeah, and you have to learn in real time. See, everybody act like they smart and they fucking overnight they learn how to abide by society rules and shit like that and what's right and wrong. You have to learn in real time when you're taught something, especially niggas from the Caribbean. Like, these things are, like, you have to acknowledge that nobody wants to go to the source of things. They just want to point and laugh and blame. And I'm not saying anything with Ack. I'm not even co-signing him.
Ack was wrong.
He's cool. He was 100% wrong.
Dead wrong.
100% wrong. Period. Point blank, especially if the young man is saying what he's saying. I've seen things like that. That's what I'm saying. I've seen
and
it.
It's cool to be wrong and then go sit with it by yourself.
Yeah, don't be wrong and strong. That's what.
Or if you want to be wrong and strong, you don't have to put a camera on.
Got it.
You don't have to live stream you in your learning process.
Got it. Yeah.
You don't. You could take that. You could take that privately. His brand is not speaking to 15-year-old boys like that.
No.
Correct.
I'm not. I'm talking about. You said you don't have to learn in real time with the camera on. I think that's part of his brand, though. Whatever I'm experiencing or whatever I'm talking about,
that's what I'm saying.
I have to cut the camera on. Like, again, this is a different generation. They don't know how to turn the cameras off.
Unlearn it.
And you learn
Unlearn it. I'm not here to fucking preach.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to preach to nobody. It's difficult to unlearn things.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So if that is a habit and a tendency where, hey, I'm living my life in front of the camera, so they're just going to see it. I invented that, actually. And where some of us come from, to me, is not an excuse to groom. Like to say, I don't really know what that is. Okay, I understand that and I receive that. I ain't going to pretend like I really knew all the ins and outs about what grooming is either. But I also identified that there's plenty of grown men running around here not knowing that they were abused. As an adult, I would help you learn, listen, you shouldn't, this is wrong. This is wrong.
That's the underlying part right there. Like,
so if you crack a joke, if you crack a joke and ask your 17-year-old brothers, yo, you fucking girls yet?
I'm not cracking a joke. That's not a joke. I'm asking my little brothers, what's happening with you sexually?
Yeah.
It's not a joking matter. And if the 15-year-old is sitting there telling you, hey,
I agree with
wrong.
that.
This is grooming. I'm uncomfortable. You're going to put us in a case.
Yeah.
Then it's probably the time.
Now, props to Joe for not shying away from having that conversation. Joe did not change the topic. He did not throw in random hypotheticals. He also was not trying to play devil's advocate with that conversation. And I'll be honest with you guys, I was actually very surprised that Joe kept it real. If you guys look around, a lot of your favorite media personalities are not speaking on it, or they'll quickly change the topic to something irrelevant. It's okay to come out and say, yo, Ack was dead wrong. I believe even Akademiks himself came out on stream and said, hey, If anybody wants to call me out for being dead wrong, that's fine. I'll take that. I know I was wrong. Just imagine if this was somebody like Drake that was caught on recording talking to a 15-year-old crazy like this. Every single media personality in the world will be doing a 24/7 live stream. I know it's gotta be tough when you're trying to maintain a relationship with somebody and some wild shit like this happens. But no matter what, you gotta have integrity and morals and call a spade a spade. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about Joe Budden addressing the Akademiks conversation with Noor? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.